All right, I'll tell you how AirPods could have prevented a tragedy in just a sec. But first, I got to get something off my chest. And it's these people who say the AirPods look weird. They look weird, they say, because you've got this little white line sticking out of your ears. And I'm thinking, really? Really? Are you serious with that? I mean, nobody said the white cord hanging down to your phone or heck, even the iPod. Remember the iPod? Remember those commercials? That's all they emphasized was the cord going from the iPod and this white cord snaking around the body and up to the iPod. And that was cool and it won awards. And all of a sudden, this tiny little white line coming out of the ear. It's weird. What's wrong with you people? Not too long ago, I had a guy come up to me and ask me about my AirPods. And I told him how great they were and all the things they could do and how much I loved them. And he said, yeah, that sounds cool, but they look weird. And then he proceeded to put on his over-the-ear giant Bluetooth headphones. And I'm thinking, are you serious with that? You think I look weird and you're putting on these giant honey bun Princess Leia looking things over your head and actually walking around in public like that? And I'm the one that looks strange. The AirPods look weird. Really. I don't know. I don't know. May the Bluetooth be with you. Shut up. All right. Thanks for letting me get that off my chest. But I know you're not here for headphone fashion. You're here to hear about how AirPods could have prevented a tragedy. The thing is, I didn't even want AirPods when they first came out. No, they're too expensive, I said. And then why? Why do I need them? I've got the phones, the headphones that come in with the phone in the box. I mean, what's the point? What do I need those for? Yeah, it's got a cord, but who cares about a cord? Nobody cares about a cord. Everybody's happy with cords. Cords are great. We love cords. Boy, was I wrong. So yeah, I eventually fell to the peer pressure, the tech peer pressure, after listening to people like Daring Fireballs, John Gruber on his talk show, talk about it as the greatest product in the history of the world. Well, okay, he didn't actually say that, but he really liked them. So I got that itch. I got that I say I'm not going to buy that new expensive tech thing itch that I know I'm really going to buy, but it's just a matter of time. So yeah, I did finally break down. But unfortunately, it wasn't in time. All right, so this is how it went down. I had just gotten my SE. Yeah, I've got an iPhone SE, and I know that the newer phones are bigger with bigger screens, and that's great. I'm glad you like that. I'm glad you do. But seriously, how do you carry those things around? I mean, the SE is the perfect phone size. Those phablets, those things are crazy. You've got to get a fanny pack to carry them around. It's just insane. And the screens are so huge, they light up a completely dark room. I mean, the radiation coming off that screen, it's got to be like a bug zapper smashed right next to your face. No. The SE is the perfectly sized phone. Okay, I'm sorry. That's totally another tangent, and that's on me. So, like I said, it was not long after I got my SE, and I was running some errands around town, and it was a beautiful day, and it felt great out, and I was, it was winter, but it was this really gorgeous day in winter, so I was all perky, and I'd had this brand new phone, and I just felt great, and there was a little skip in my step as I'm strutting around town, and I've got my corded headphones in, and I'm jamming to some podcast, so yeah, I've got Overcast fired up like any good tech nerd would, and I'm listening to the Accidental Tech podcast, and I'm just loving life, just really, really engrossed to what I'm listening to, and paying absolutely no attention to what's going on around me. So everything was great. It was a perfect day until I got to my car. That's when it happened. I was so focused on those damn podcast geniuses that I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. So when I jerked the car door open, I didn't realize that that damn cord was caught on the door. And the force of having the door slung open shot my iPhone out of my pocket like a bottle rocket into the sky. I snapped into action, flinging my body into the path of my falling precious, willing to make the ultimate sacrifice to stop it from hitting the cruel pavement below. I could see it. I was going to make it. It was going to be a reception worthy of the NFL. I was going to catch it. I was going to prevent the damage. It fell right into my hand before bouncing off and hitting the pavement, face down. To this day, I remain convinced that I would have caught it if I only had fingers. When I finally worked up the courage to pick up the phone, I was stunned. It was fine. There was nothing wrong. It was completely unharmed. As I eased out of my hot dance moves, a glint of light off of my phone caught my eye. No, it can't be it. But it was. I knew in my heart that it was. A scratch. God, no. A scratch. This is exactly the kind of mental stress and trauma that leads people to do horrible things, like leaving shopping carts in the middle of a parking lot after loading your car. Seriously, what's up with that? I mean, it's right over there. You can just put the cart away right over there. Monster. And that's my story. A scratch phone screen is so a tragedy. I mean, it's not quite on the level of an asteroid hitting the Earth, but it's close. It's close. Alrighty, kids. Well, the moral of the story is, to prevent tragedy, always buy really expensive things. I'm out. See you next week, YouTubies. Oh yeah, and if you don't mind helping a blue boy out, if you could just hit that subscribe button before, heading out the door, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and pop that like button while you're at it too. Thanks, peeps.